course it's Michigan. And it's snowing again. And the wind is whipping. So over this, you guys. So over this. Hi guys, it's Chris with City Gear Homestead. Time for supper. So I've been looking at this one a few weeks, and well, I discovered after seeing the potatoes today, I'm going to have to do another potato recipe next week because they're already starting to eye out. They're only a week old. Crazy. So anyways, today is supposed to be on the healthier side. So while these potatoes are cooking, or I get them in the oven, I'll show you some of the things I need to prep up. And then we'll come back in an hour and we're going to put everything together, cook everything, and hopefully it turns out amazing. So, bring you down here. I have 4 potatoes. So, I'm just going to stab a couple of them, or stab them with a knife. The fork right now is too hard for me to use. So I'm going to use a knife. Not a big deal. And then I want to spray each of them with olive oil. You know, I always thought you had to wrap these up, but you don't. I found that out through cooking, and you don't have to wrap them. And if you want a nicer, crunchier outside, you just put a little bit of olive oil on them, and that really helps with it. Firming up that outside. And it makes them shiny and pretty. Alright, now Tom loves to have on his baked potatoes, he loves to have salt. That's the one thing that he even commented on when we went to Red Lobster the other day. So they use a coarser salt, but I'm just going to use my regular salt on them. And a lot of that will bake away, and if you see, a lot of it goes on the tray too. So we're going to put that in the oven. And we're going to set the timer for 60 minutes. Now, we also need, we're going to need a pound of hamburger, which I'm trying to use up some of my burger from 2022. So we're going to use that. Oh, these lids are on great, aren't they? And I am going to try to get that used up because we've got all those new ones that I just canned up. So we need to, you know, use those ones up. And with the price of burger, I'd like to keep the burger that I have packaged in 1-pound containers. I would like to keep those in the freezer so I can make like burgers and stuff like that and not have to use up you know, just for chopped up meat. And honestly, this canned burger is so good. I never thought in this lifetime I'd ever like canned burger, but honestly I keep canning it, so there's a reason for it. Now when we come back, I'll season it up the way I want to. Then we're also going to need some broccoli. And none of this stuff am I going to start cooking up until it's almost done for the potatoes. Because there's no point in cooking it up and having it get all nice and cold on us. Now this is an old steamer that my mom actually got at the Dollar Tree, gosh, when they first opened up. So I'm going to put my frozen broccoli in that. And any broccoli that I have left, I'll just put on the side of our dish. And then it just goes in the microwave. And she paid $1 for it all those years ago. And I've never seen them since. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. So I'm going to let that potato cook. All this stuff will be ready and we'll get it seasoned up. And I think you guys are going to be really surprised on what I'm going to do with these potatoes. Like I say, I've been looking at them for weeks, and yeah, I really want to make them. So we're doing that tonight. I showed it to Tom. I said, "You sure?" And he's like, "Yep, let's do it." So we're gonna, let's do it tonight. And I'll be back. And you'll see a little tiny clip of this morning when I went out to the car to get ready to get the grandkids in the car. It's been snowing here all day. I am just so over the snow. I love Michigan. I'm not moving anywhere, but snow does not get me excited anymore at all. And this year has been so bitter cold and so much snow that it's wearing heavy on everybody, I think. And then it's supposed to snow again next week. We just had 70-degree weather the other day. Anyways, so I'll be back when these potatoes are ready. So I already cooked the broccoli. Now we're going to turn the hamburger on. We just need to get it warmed up. So I'm going to actually use some of this complete seasoning. I think that'll taste great on this. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. Tom is on his way home. So hopefully we time it just right. Alrighty. So now I'm going to take the potatoes off of here and I'm going to put them into a baking dish. Oh, and they just fit. How about that? Just fit. And for my side, I'm going to use, I've got some coleslaw to use up, so we're going to use that up tonight. I'm going to add just a little bit of water to this because my burger was not very fat to begin with. So we're just going to kind of let that cook and absorb some of that water. And that way the flavoring can get in a little bit better too, the spices. Alrighty. So now my most unfun spot about potatoes. We're going to slice them. And if they open up most of the way, I really don't care, to be honest, because we're going to open them up on the plate anyway. Alright. Then I'm going to, I should have just put them on the pan first, but anyway, let's see if I can do it this way. Oh, that might work. And we're going to open those up a little bit so that we can fill them. Whoops, I broke that one. But that's alright. Let's get this to spread open. Never claimed they were going to be real beautiful. Let's get that pushed down there a little bit. Alrighty. There we go. So now we're going to take, I know, you're going to think this is weird, but we're going to take a half a cup of cottage cheese and we're going to put it in each one of them. This is why I say I don't care if it really goes over or nothing, because they're going to be really, really full to begin with. So they might not be so beautiful, but I bet you they're going to taste really, really good. And these are called high protein loaded baked potatoes. These are going to be delicious. Where did I put my lid? Right there. Oops, sorry guys. Our burger is just about done. Alrighty. So now we're going to put that burger on top, just like so. So anything that falls off, we can put back on the plate. That's not a big deal. Once we open it up, you know what I mean? And you can spice it however you want to. If you want to make it into like a taco or something, you could always use taco seasoning. Or if you just don't want any seasoning at all, that's fine too. Right, so we got that now. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to get that broccoli on top. And once again, anything that falls down, it's okay, because we're just going to put it right on the plate. My plates, or my potatoes were not quite as big as theirs. I ordered large potatoes, but you know, sometimes that's not what comes in the bag. Alrighty. I think that looks good, and we still have some left on the side. So now, I want to push all that inside. We don't need it on the outside. Then we're going to cover it in some cheese. Look at that, doesn't that look good? I was a little thrown off because of the cottage cheese, but I figured him and I both really love cottage cheese, so I figured that'd be really, really yummy. Scoop that back up. Then the last thing we're going to do, and it says you can top it with, you know, sour cream, or you can use yogurt, whatever you want to. It does say to put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. Look at that. Yummy. Now we're going to put it back in that 400-degree oven. And we're going to let it bake for 10 minutes. Or until everything is melty and whatever. So I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. And we're going to come back and check those out. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
All right. So here we go. That looked delicious.
No.
And leftover broccoli and then the coleslaw. So, if he wants a second one, I'll come out here and get it for him. But we're going to meet you at the table, and we're going to give it a test. Well, hi, Tom. Now they can see you.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to lie. We already took a bite. And it's really, really good.
Mm.
There we go. There probably won't be a dinner tomorrow because we need to move my son. But I'll record us going down there and moving, and we're going to go out to lunch. We got to meet him down there around 9, I think, tomorrow. So I can go over and drive the truck over.
We gonna go Golden Corral?
I doubt it. It's them paying for it, so I don't want them paying that kind of money. And that's farther away from where the trailer is. You get golden krill and you ain't gonna want to move nothing. You kidding?
Don't do it afterwards. Give me supper.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. So, you like it?
Love it. Delicious.
All righty. So there, we can have high protein potatoes. It says right on there. Don't be afraid to eat potatoes just because you're trying to lose weight. But I've been looking at that, haven't I, for a couple weeks, and I'm like, we're doing it.
We're going for it.
All right. So you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.